So, hello everybody, and welcome to episode 8 of Noxer's Let's Play FTB's Monster series. From last episode, I noticed something quite horrible. It turns out that these Geostrata potion crystals, they require a player to be nearby to put regeneration and everything. So, it turns out Carl died a horrible death in this pit of molten emerald. I did some work on this on my creative world, and I actually built a quite nice mob spawn in there, so I will build that later. You can check it out in my channel. I think it's called like fully self-sustaining mob essence system. But yeah, anyway, so this didn't work quite well. But anyway, I got some emerald out of it, so I'm quite happy. This is actually not enough for creating another block, so I'm just gonna pour it in there and destroy that. But I have like, yeah, I got like 3 blocks, so that should be sufficient. So what are we gonna do for today? Today we are going to start off with Thaumcraft, and that is basically because I want an item from Thaumcraft to be used in Tinker's Construct, and that is Thaumium, because that item is awesome, and I'm gonna explain why later. But for now, we are gonna start off with Thaumcraft. So what are we gonna need to start doing Thaumcraft stuff? I actually prepared some items here. I did what we're gonna need for this is the 2 of these iron caps, and they're really easy to make. It's just iron nuggets like this, and we have 2 of those now. So we put these like this and a stick in the middle, and boom, we got ourselves a iron capped wooden wand. So what we're gonna need next, if I can find them, we're gonna need books and some wood. So yeah, we're gonna build a bookcase, and if we place this down like here, it doesn't matter because we're gonna do this anyway. So we just right click this and bam, we got a Thaumanomicon. Thaumanomicon. Anyway, so if we open this, we can see really cool stuff. Like if we press these things, we can read about things that has with Thaumcraft to do. So if you press escape, you can go back. So we can see about ores here that we could use, like these shards, and make clusters. There's a lot of information in here. But what we are gonna want is we are gonna want this, I think. We are gonna want, first of all, a research table, which can be found in the Artifice tab here. So this research table is built by building a table and putting 2 side by side. So I'm gonna show that. What we're gonna need is a couple of wood slabs. So we're actually gonna need 2 tables for this. There we go. And we're gonna need a scribe tool. So that's just an ink sac, a glass bottle, and a feather. So I take those, and I got everything I need. I built a little room over here. It looks like shit right now with all the dirt and gravel over here, but I will fix that later. So I just put down my research table here. And if I right click this with my scribing tools, padoo, I got a research table. So in here we can see some stuff. We are gonna come back to that later. Right now I am going to show you how to obtain a lens. So what you need is 2 gold, you're gonna need 2 earth shards, and you're gonna need a glass. And that's the wrong order. There we go. Thermometer. So what this is good for is that you can actually look on different blocks, and if you hold right click on them, you will detect new aspects. So for instance here, I found this block essence here, I don't know what it's called, and this like crack essence. So I can do this with pretty much anything. So what we're gonna do now is that we are going to dig into alchemy, because this is what we are gonna do to want to do first to get thaumium that we want. So what we're gonna need here is we're gonna need paper. They actually changed it a little bit since the last version, so I'm not 100% sure of what I'm doing right now, but we will see. I'm sure that will be fine. So we're gonna need some paper, and we're gonna need a scribing tool. In the last version, you actually put the paper in here, but now you just need a scribing tool and a paper in your inventory, and you go into the Thaum icon, and you click the thing that you want to research. And I think we want aluminum right now. So I just click this, and I get a research note for this. So I put this in here, and you can see, if I put this in there, you see that I get a thing up here. And what I need to do with this thing here is that the first thing I need to do is figure out which essence it is we got here. And I actually know which essence this is because I looked it up. So we need to combine fire with order, I think. And we get potentia. And we get some extra potentia here because it was the first time we discovered it. If we do this again, we will just get one more. And it will also consume our fire and ordo, like if you look here, one of each, and we get one more potentia. So that's how you combine them. So all of these here, except the potentia, are basic essences. So, or I mean aspects. And these can be gained by using the lens. These are actually called research points, the ones you have in here. So right now we have 15 air research points, 16 aqua, and so on. And we're actually gonna need this if we're gonna go on here. So if we take our thumb meter again and look at this gravel, if we look in here, we see that we have, what could gravel be? It could be Perdito maybe, I think. So we have 18 Perdito at the moment, and if we research this gravel, okay, it wasn't that, but we gained one more Saxum and one more Terra here by researching that. So let's look at dirt, and we should get some more of these Terra, and yeah, so we can use this to do this. We pretty much need a lot of research points if we're gonna go on here, and there are other ways to gain these points than just looking at random objects. But there is a point to this, and if I look at this barley seeds here, it says down to the right there that we don't have enough knowledge to understand this, and that is because we need to combine like discover these research these aspects before we can look at them. So if we had all the aspects researched which this barley seed contains, we would be able to get some research points out of this, but we don't have those at the moment. So the first thing we need to do with this is that we need to combine as many of these as possible, so we get as much information as possible. So that is first thing we will do. So I actually have a bit of a sheet list here, because you can do this like without looking at the guide, or a list of all the possible researches, but it will take a lot of time, so I will not do it for this this Let's Play series. It will probably take hours. So anyway, so if we take water here and combine it with ordo, we should be getting gellum. Yeah, so that's ice, frost, cold. So that's pretty much, it's pretty logical, because if you take water, which is floating, and put order to it, it becomes solid. So there is some sense in that, and that's ice. So yeah, so let's keep going here. If we take air and combine it with fire, we should be getting lux, which is light. So I will keep on doing this and get pretty much everything I can from this without running out of the basics, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I combined some more aspects here. So I got like tons of research points. You notice that these arrows popped up here, so we have like a lot here. I used up quite a lot of our basics, or primal. I'm gonna call them basics, like the fire and stuff. So we don't have like tons of that. You can notice that some of them are actually glowing. That means, I think, I'm not done this terrible a lot, I must say, so I'm not an expert here. I'm just trying to explain this as good as I can, but I think that these things here mean that they actually regenerate. So that is because we have some kind of aura node around here. If we use this thermometer, we can actually find the nodes. They are possible to see without this, but they glow like if you use this, so it's a bit easier. But we should be able to find the node which is causing this. Anyway, let's see if we have enough research points to use to see if we can research these barley seeds. Yes, we had. So we actually got some. We actually found a new thing here. I think that might be because we have the components for the new stuff. So we actually got permutatio here, and we got what was it? Herba. So that's nice. So let's run around here and see if we can do some more research. We can't understand potatoes for some reason. Can we? Oh crap! I need to stand away from things I can use this bit. But that was like far away. What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna stand over here and look at this. Okay, it's not working apparently. Can I do this with a hopper? If I hold shift, I can use it. Okay, I don't have knowledge. Iron furnace. Nothing can be learned from this. Crafting station. Okay. Anyway, so we got some research points here. So now I'm gonna try to explain how to do this research, and that is basically okay. It's a little bit complicated, but basically we need to connect these two. If we had like 4 things we needed to connect, we would need to connect them all like in some kind of shape. So the thing we need to do is we need something. Okay, let's see that I say this correctly now. We need something that uses this power here, this aspect here, which is called potentia. We need something that uses potentia and put this here. So what uses potentia? Let's open our Thaumanticon. I still can't pronounce that. So potentia, the magic one, Procantatio, uses potentia. So if we use that, we can actually put this there and it connects. See? I'm not sure this is the way I will do this, but we pretty much need something that uses fire, something that uses potentia and put this here, something that uses fire and put this here, and then we need something in the middle here which uses this and this. So I'm going to experiment a little bit with this and come back when I got something. So completing this one was actually fairly simple. Apparently potentia, or I know that potentia uses oh god, what's it called? Ordo. And apparently to create Ordo you can use potentia. So it was pretty much like a zigzag all the way over here. So once I completed this line and connected those two, I got a discovery. So I just take this out here and take this into my inventory here, and you can see that Elementum is still like there. If I right click this, I get new research. Yay! So you can see here now that I unlocked more stuff. I don't know if I saw this before, did I? But anyway, so if we click this here, we can read that we can now create Elementum by using these aspects. And these you see here for production are not the same as you see in here. These are research points, which are pretty much nothing. They are, you can look at them as knowledge, and the ones you see here are actually like powers which you can use and produce, for that matter, in a more like concrete way than these abstract research points. But anyway, so that's how you research, and I am not going to do all of this on camera because it can be quite tedious to look at. So I'm going to do some research and try to get to the thaumium, which will like pop up down here once I do some research, and I'll be right back. So while doing my research, I actually came across something. I got research expertise, which is like a utility thing, which gives me a chance to get my research points back once I put them in here. Actually, if I put like something in here and pop them back in here, I won't get it back. So I can't like just place stuff and test however much I want, because I will lose a lot of essence on that. But now I have a 20% chance to get it back if I do an error, so that's pretty nice. But yeah, so I researched this, and I also researched Neater here, which is pretty much a torch I can place anywhere I want. But I still didn't get the Thaumium to pop up. I'm not quite sure how to do that, so I will continue this. The thing that happened now was that I ran out of air, and I can't make air because it is a basic one. So I need to use my Thaum meter to get more research points. Also, this research expertise made it possible for me to hold over these and see what they're made of. So let's say I need mortise, I can just look here and see, oh, I just combine one of these hearts and one of those cracks, and I get one of those. So that's pretty neat. But anyway, so we need more air shards, and I will show you how to do that. So basically, we can get air shards from quite a lot of things. For example, we can get it from sugarcanes. So if I throw one of these on the ground and aim this at this, you can see that it says sugarcanes, and just hold the right click, and I get air. So now I got an air aspect, which I can use for placing here. So now I have these connected. So I will continue doing this until I get my Thaumium shown, and I will get back to you. Okay, guys. So I figured out why my Thaumium wasn't showing here, and it turns out that I am mentally retarded. What you need to do is just scan a iron ingot, and boom, we got access to this. So I actually did some other research while trying to figure this out. So we got advanced node tapping, which allows our wands to draw whiz from a node. Not very useful right now, but we unlocked Neater, as I said, Elementum, which is pretty much a fuel, which is more efficient than coal, and Magic Tallow, which is used for like candles and stuff. We will probably need that later. Anyway, so we can finally start our research on the what am I doing? On the Thaumium. So let's get going on this. So we need to connect magic with metal. I should be able to do this fairly quick. Just give me a second. Okay, so I figured it out. Void is a component of Tempus. So Tempus requires void and purity. If we look at metal here, we see that purity is a component of this and of this. So if we place a Tempus in the middle here and a void, no, I mean purity here, they should connect, and magic has void as a component, which this also has. So if I place a void here, it connects. So that's pretty much how you do it. They just need to be like components of each other all the way, and it works. So that's the connection. So we finally have Thaumium. So that's very nice. So what we're gonna need now is this thing. It's just a cauldron, which I made from 7 metal blocks, and I used my wand on it. So now we have a crucible here, and this is like the first thing for producing stuff. So I'm just gonna add some water to this and get the components needed, and I'll be right back. So for this crucible to work, we need actually to have a heat source below it. So we could use lava or whatever, but I decided to get a netherrack block because it's pretty easy, and just light a fire there. And we should see that this starts to boil any second now. Yeah, there we go. I think there are quicker ways than use fire, but I don't really care because this is like a first solution for this. So anyway, if we are going to create Thaumium, which we want to do for our next project, we need to have a source of Praincantatio, magic. So iron will need to be thrown into this after we added something with magic. So we need to find some block which has magic on it. And since I am a dirty cheater, I have checked this up. And the easiest way to get this is probably to get mossy cobblestone, because, yeah, I have this spawner down here, if you remember that from, like, episode something. And it should be sufficient for getting at least some thaumium for now. We have to remember that if we scan stuff, we get more research points, so I will, like, go around and scan everything I can for now, because research points are nice. Copper, okay, there we got some stuff, nice. Okay, so where is this spawner now? I think this is the wrong cave, right? Okay, so I found the right cave. It was a bit sneaky, it wasn't really that easy to see, but anyway, so I'm here now, and let's try to steal some of this mossy cobblestone. Oh, that didn't work out very well. Okay, so if we scan this, not the gravel, the moss stone, we can see that, yeah, it gives magic, so that's pretty neat. So we're going to try to steal this without dying horribly. Okay, so since we need 4 magic for each of these, we're going to need an each moss stone. If I hold shift, I can see the aspects they have. Since each of these only give 1, I will need 4 of these for each ingot I'm gonna make. So, shit, die. Oh crap. Okay, I close that up. I'm a terrible thief. Okay, so we got 9 of them now. That means we can make 2 ingots. I'm not sure how many we are gonna need, but... Okay, let's steal more of these. Can we... I wish I could turn off this spawner somehow, but apparently I can't. Okay, so... Okay, let's just be ready with the sword and we can, like, go in here. Let's kill them. Whoa, shit! Okay, that's not 1. That's like a million. So... Whoa, shit. Okay, I'm gonna die here. Let's get this quick. Shit. Okay, let's close it up. Okay. I'm so dead. Close. Okay. Whew. Oh crap, I'm starving. Okay, this is not very good. Okay, so I'm gonna be happy with these 15 I got. That's fine. I should actually get 1 more because, well, 16 is 4 times 4. So that means I can get 4 ingots if I want. That's pretty neat. So let's get out of here and try not to die on the way back. I quite often get attacked by Venoraptors when I'm out there, so yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay, so just to demonstrate this, I am going to grab these and these. And I'm going to throw 3 moss stone in here. 1, 2, 3. I mean 4. And if I look at this, I should... Okay, I can't see that way. But anyway, if I throw this iron ingot in here now, I get a thaumium ingot. And you can see that there are still bubbles in different weird colors. That's because I still have the stone and the herbs in there, I think. So that's the reason for that. So anyway, I'm gonna craft myself some thaumium ingots, and I'll get on the next project. So I crafted myself 4 thaumium ingots, and that should be sufficient for the next project I'm gonna do. But time flies away when you're having fun, and playing with this Thaumcraft stuff has been really exciting and really fun. So I really need to cut the episode now. But for next episode, we are gonna use this thaumium to create really awesome tools for Tinker's Construct. So finally we can be able to use our smeltery up there for something more useful than emerald generation. So that would be pretty neat. So see you for next episode. Bye!